Namaste. Welcome. I'm Pei, and this is the intermediate core flow, combines all the movement and core exercise that has really helped me in the inversion practice. So we'll be on our hands a lot, and make sure you have a blanket and a coin. So something small that can slide on the wooden floor or on the carpet. Okay, so we'll just start out by just shaking our wrist. Shake it out. Go ahead and take a fist, maybe rotate them around. Just warming up the joint. Good, and then let's meet in downward facing dog. Come to your down dog, spread your fingers wide, index finger pointing forward. The hamstring is tight, go ahead and bend your knees, lift your sitting bones up high, lift your hips up high. Let go your neck and your head. And here, begin to develop your Ujjayi breathing. Okay. And if you can, press the heels down, descend the heels towards the floor, and then extend and press the thigh away from your chest. Draw the lower belly in. Take another deep breath here. Okay. And exhale, shift forward to plank. Shoulder over the wrist. Okay. Draw the tailbone towards the heel so you feel the low belly hover in. Stay here for another breath. Good. Exhale, go ahead and bend your right knee and take it back. Bend your left and take it back. Go ahead and come to the switching side. So you're just switching back and forth, shoulder stays over the wrist, and try to kick your knee as high as you can towards the armpit. Tuning in with your breath, press all the fingertips down into the floor. You've got this. 5 more seconds. 2 and 1. Good. Come back to center, take a breath. Good, and then come to down dog again. So the next one will come to plank again. Shift your weight forward. Come high onto your tippy toes. Good, so the same thing. Go ahead and bend your right knee. Draw your right knee towards the armpit. Really high. Press the floor away from you. Spread your shoulder blades. Good, and then take your knee all the way down to your wrist. And inhale, draw it back up. And exhale down. Inhale, press. And exhale down. And go back to downward facing dog. Good job. Whew. Inhale forward to plank. Look over your wrist. Exhale, take your left knee towards your left armpit. Good. Take another breath here and exhale, start to lower your left knee. Inhale, draw it back up. And exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale, and take it back. So if you've done it right, you feel definitely your abdomen start to fire and the burn sensations. Good. Take another breath here. Again, come to plank pose. Really set yourself up for foundation. Draw the tailbone towards the back of the heel. Nice alignment of the shoulders and the wrists. Little bend in the elbows, so you're not hyperextending your joints. Good. And we'll do this really quick. Drop your knees, or you can just hover. Do it really quick. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We'll do one more set. Set your foundation again. Draw the tailbone towards your back of the heel. Good. Engage everything. Again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Go back, downward facing dog. Whew. And from downward facing dog, reconnect with your breath. Smooth out an inhalation and exhalation. Always go through the checklist. Forearms pressing in, shoulders away from the ears. Good. One more breath. Good. Exhale. Go ahead and walk to Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Lift the sternum forward. Exhale, fold. Grab opposite elbows and let your head and your neck dangle. Have a slight bend in your knees. Lift all 10 toes up towards the ceiling. Right, so you feel the inner arch of the feet lift, and at the same time, inner spiral your inner thigh back away from your hips. So this, you really feel the hamstring engages. Good, take another breath here. And then exhale, release. Go ahead and bend your knees, come to a squat. Lower slowly all the way to your hip. Now, feet on the floor, bend your knees. Go ahead and lower all the way down. Good. And inhale, come up. Take your arms parallel to the floor. Shift your weight forward, coming to a low squat. And exhale, lower backs. So we're doing this movement back and forth with control. So you really want to feel steady with your breath, with a lot of focus. That there's control in each of the movement. You might feel yourself quiver a little bit or have not so much control, but that's totally fine. We're working with our abdomen, our inner core here. Good. And once you get into that flow, you can even lift up to a low squat or half Utkatasana chair pose. Good. Take another breath. Last round. Good job. Almost there. And exhale, come back. Go ahead and lay down on the floor. Whew. And take Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees wide apart. Just rest here real quick. Readjust your breathing rhythm. Good. One more breath. Let your thoughts melt away into the floor. Take your hands to the side of your thigh. Go ahead and press your knee back up. Good. Go ahead and rock up. And let's come to downward facing dog again. Inhale forward to a plank. Shoulder over the wrist. Good. And we'll do something really similar like what we just did. So instead of lowering 2 knees, we'll do just one side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. Through 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Downward facing dog. Very nice. Well done. Good. And now this time shift forward to plank again. And we'll just rock our hips side to side without letting our hips drop too much. So we want to just feel like there's a heavy anchor on the side of our hips. And it's going to the left and right. Good. Take 5 more deep breaths. Go as fast as you can without shaking the shoulders. Good. And then downward facing dog. Whew. Go ahead and lower your knees. Come to sit on your heel. Great job. So the next 2 exercises will come off the mat. So go ahead and take your mat, fold them halfway, you just toss it aside. And again, we want to have a blanket and a coin handy. So, if you prefer to have your hands still on the mat, that's totally fine. You can also come off entirely and just place your hand on the floor. Alright, so the first one will come into all fours. And right away, have your blankets underneath your feet, toes tucked under. So the same setup for plank. Shoulder over the wrist. Firm the forearms in. Spread your shoulder blades wide. Right, and your hips is directly above your knee. Alright, right away, press into the floor. Go ahead and just lift your knees about 5 centimeters off the floor. Good. Squeeze everything into the center line. And exhale, slide your feet back, coming to a high plank. Draw your tailbone towards the back of the heel. Lift your rib cage up high. Good. And then exhale, draw it back in. Hover. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale back. exhale, just hover. One more time, inhale, and exhale. Ooh, release, good. So without taking too much break, we'll go right into the next exercise. So just really a nice build up to what we just did. So set up in all fours. Already draw your lower ribs in so you feel a neutral spine. So without overarching or taking your tailbones up or too much down or rounding in the back. So just nice neutral pelvic rotation. Good. Take another breath here. Setting up your foundation. Go ahead and hover your knees and exhale, slide it back. Inhale this time, drag it forward. Good, knees towards your chin, and then exhale, press it back. We'll do this 4 more times. Inhale, bend your knees, drag the blanket forward, and exhale, press it back. Keep the lower belly in, inhale. Good, and then exhale, 2 more. Inhale, and exhale, shift it back. 1 more time, inhale, and exhale. Come back to sit down on your heel. Great job. The next exercise will be in side plank, and we'll use the coin that you have ready. So go ahead, move your blanket away, come into high plank pose. Okay. Actually, I'm going to do the opposite side as you, just so I can give you demonstrations. So go ahead and shift your weight to, go ahead and shift to the outer edge of your right feet, coming to a side plank. Have your coins right there, right next to your right thumb. All right. So in a normal plank, our pelvis is neutral. Now our right arm is going to reach down. The index finger is going to move that coin right into the left without moving our hip or rotating our hip. Good. Take 3 more breaths here, just moving the coins. Everything else stay controlled and the same. Good. 1 more. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good job. Whew, that was not easy. Alright, let's go right into a second side. Inhale forward to a plank. Exhale, roll to the outer edge of your left feet. Have your coins underneath your left thumb. Good. First setup. So for those who are super mobile, try not to face your pelvis towards the ceiling. Have them face directly to the side of your wall. Good. Keep pressing down and flex the foot. Now reach down with your right index finger. Inhale. Exhale. Take 5 more deep breaths here. One more. And exhale, downward facing dog. Whew. Let's take a lion's breath. In and out through the mouth. Go ahead and inhale. Nice and deep, long inhalation. Good. Open your mouth wide and stick your tongue out towards your feet. Nice. If that feels good, do that 1 more time. Inhale. And all the stress go. Good. Go ahead and come to sit. Great job. Let's stretch out our wrist a little bit. Go ahead and form a fist. Good. And point the fist to the side. Take your opposite hand and press the fist in towards you. And feel a nice stretch to the top of your hand all the way to your forearm. Good. And then extend your palms towards the opposite of you and press the opposite hand. Give a nice stretch. Good. Same thing. Palm form a fist, pressing in. And exhale. Palm face away from you. Great job, yogis. So if you have time, please go ahead and lie down in Shavasana. Otherwise, if you just have 15 minutes for your workout, this is it. Thank you for joining me.